They're the staple of an iconic Canadian dish, cheese curds, and a group that represents Quebec's dairy industry wants to get a special designation for the poutine ingredient so it becomes known as a specialty product, even abroad. It would be similar to a trademark linking what the group is calling Quebec poutine cheese to the province. Cheesemakers in Ontario worry that'll impact how their products are perceived internationally.
It could have an impact on us of doing export long term.
I think this would just make it much harder for us to do business, across Canada and the rest of the world.
This man manages a Franco-Ontarian co-op in St. Albert, where they've been making cheese for more than 130 years.
We know how to make cheese curds, so we think it's a Canadian concept and not just a Quebec concept. So if Quebec going that route, we'll need to push in Ontario to make sure that we have the same recognition.
It'll take some time for the Quebec Dairy Group to get an answer on the designation request. The group believes it could have a decision by 2027. But this Eastern Ontario producer thinks it won't be easy to make the case for curds because he says they didn't originate in Quebec.
Cheese curds is basically a milled cheese. All milled cheeses start off as cheese curds, and that's been around forever. And to now try and co-opt that with a designation for themselves, I think that's a bit of a stretch.
If the special status is granted, then Quebec cheesemakers would have to apply to get their curds certified. Their cheese would also have to meet certain standards under the designation, which could be anything from how well it melts to its squeakiness. Jodie Applewaithe, CBC News, Ottawa.